What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. So guys, I've been talking about ladies on TikTok who unfortunately have been, let's say, deleted as far as their lives. One lady was really bashing her ex-husband on TikTok, and then that happened, and then you had a TikToker who was bashing her husband and his military boss, and then she got deleted. But this is a lesser case because in this particular situation, this single mom did not lose her life, yet instead she lost her job, right? And today I'm talking about a young lady by the name of Nicole Johnson. She is or was a special education paraprofessional at a Minnesota school, and she worked there for 8 years. And she got in trouble in November for some videos that she made on TikTok, and it was already on a thin line for that. But some people don't think that fat meat is greasy, so she continued making videos. But this video I'm talking about that she made here is on May 14th, okay? So what happens is that her coworkers were asking her if sometimes she could come in early, and she was saying she can't come in early because she has kids of her own, all right? But now, and that's understandable. Let me just say it's understandable. If you have kids of your own and you can't come in, you don't have help, you can come in on time, but you might not be able to come in early. Fair enough. But now she posted this TikTok video that says, me telling my coworkers there is no way I can come in early because I have kids, but yet I arrive with the Starbucks daily. And then she left that with the hashtag FYP, which is TikTokers use it mean for your page, but it could also be like known as FU people. So what happened is, let me just talk about this. You're putting out there to the world that you can't come into work, early like the rest of the people, but you have enough time and energy to go to Starbucks and come in to work on time. So in other words, you can go to Starbucks early and come to work on time, and let me make a joke about it that my coworkers who are probably suffering, and you're lying to them saying one thing and doing another. Well, her 60-year-old coworker went and told on her. All right? Got her ass fired. All right? Now, let me just say this. If you look at the screenshot here, she goes, POV, your 60-plus-year-old coworker turned in the photo of your TikTok to admin to get you fired. And I'm going to talk about why that is. A lot of ladies, especially women, and I'm going to say this. Some of them think that they're untouchable at jobs, at human resources. You even see them on TikTok. They're on YouTube. They're saying whatever they want to say about men. And typically that sort of content doesn't get them in trouble. What gets them in trouble is when they do something and they mention their job on the goddamn TikTok video. Okay? And the reason is they don't think that nothing can happen to them until it does. And see, this is why getting along with people is so good. It really is important. If you're dealing with folk, and I want to make this a precedent, if you're dealing with people and they don't like you, it's the same thing here on YouTube, whatever, and people know where you work, and you're actually doing things that disrespect your coworkers or disrespect people, they're gonna tell. And so the thing is, if you're gonna take the points of view that you do TikTok full time. Let me just say this. I do this for a living. I am a full-time entrepreneur. Nobody sets my paycheck. I don't clock in anybody. I reinvest in my business. I create my own opportunities. But I can imagine if I was a YouTuber and I had a job, do you know what these people would do? People would be calling, they will be trying to dox, they will be trying to find out where you live. Yeah, they would do anything to get you fired. Because let me tell you something, when you work for people, you can't have the points of views that even I have because you work for somebody, all right? You can't talk about your coworkers and what you won't do and put it on TikTok for the world to see because the people on TikTok ain't paying your goddamn bills. They won't give you shit. But now, since you want to be stupid, get your ass fired. Straight like that. And let me tell you this. You have kids. And I'm gonna be a little personal here. Honey, where's the kid's dad at? You don't have no help? Why don't you have any help? And see, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. The same attitude that you have towards your coworkers is the same attitude that kept you single. And see, people think that it's so different. Let me tell you this about some certain ladies, right? Certain ladies in certain situations are great to be around. I won't deny that. But certain ladies will ruin your life. And the reason why they'll ruin your life is because they're going to ruin theirs. Look at her, okay? She has found a way to destroy her own income for just doing something she had no business doing. In November, you're already on a thin line about questionable TikToks. That should have kept you off TikTok right away. For me, if I'm on TikTok and I have a job and my coworkers and my employer says, hey, listen, you're making questionable content, you shouldn't be making that kind of content. That content doesn't need to be there. Guess what? All right, I want to work here. Let me not make TikTok videos anymore because I'm getting paid. I like my job. I'm not going to do anything to jeopardize my goddamn job. Everybody else is not that goddamn smart, I guess. Yeah, because it doesn't make any sense. Don't make any sense. So now you destroyed your job for yourself, for your kids. You can get all the goddamn stuff that you want now from Starbucks. Now, I don't know how many people are hiring from special education people in Minnesota, but clearly this is going to show on your record that you're not hireable, and they're going to call your last employer. And maybe because of COVID right now, you might get another chance. But that's what you're dealing with. And we're dealing with that because you don't want to do the right goddamn thing. That's why. Because you don't want to do what you're supposed to do. That's why. That's the problem. And I know you want to be mad, but it's not my fault. So that same attitude is what keeps these ladies having problems with men. Go look at some of your girlfriends or ex-wives. Just look at how they're doing right now without you. And they're trying to make the problem was you. The problem was they were creating problems for themselves the entire time. Destroying their lives, destroying the livelihoods for people around them. And let me say this, they don't do this on purpose. Sometimes they do it, just on accident. But that's how some people are. And it happens with men and women, but that's how some people are. And you will get destroyed dealing with the wrong people because they will destroy their own self and they'll destroy you too. Her attitude towards her professional life and her romantic life need to change, especially if you're a mother setting an example for kids, especially in this hard economy right now. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Or to appreciate you for all that you do, subscribe, hit the bell, check out the first comment at the top, and as you know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. I'm out.